Welcome back to Face of TV, ladies and gents. For Star Series, we have Titan versus the Russian lineup of OneShot, who we just saw play against, who was it? It was Evergaming, of course. Had a brief mental spasm there, but we're back. It's going to be really interesting because we're going to go to Dust 2. And this obviously is going to be quite cool because Titan, they've got some AWPing potential here in KQLY and Kenny S, but how will they play with it?
Yeah, I was just saying to DDK during the break that I was hoping to see Titan on a map where the double AWP might not be so common, to see how they develop and adjust to it. But we are seeing Dust 2 where it's entirely viable for, say, mid and B AWP, etc. So we'll see what happens here. But you know, at least now we're going to get to see some exciting AWP action from Titan, and I'm quite curious to see what OneShot can offer on this. I mean, we thought they were a bit lacking on Inferno, but maybe Dust 2 they've got something more in store. Yeah,
it's a classic, as much as Inferno is. So, I mean, we saw from them quite a passive style when it came to their Inferno game. We saw also them having some issues getting into the sites. They could like move the other team away, you know, from the more forward locations, but actually getting into the site all the way back. They didn't quite have the naves and maybe some of the team play setups and the pincer movements to really like clinch it. And that seemed to be the only real big issue for them. They didn't seem to be falling behind necessarily on the individual skill or anything like that. But so Dust 2 is a completely different beast.
Yeah, and it's more open and it's more evenly laid out. So it's, you know, there's a potential for them to do more in this map than the previous one, basically. So hopefully we'll see more from them in this second match of tonight.
I do say Dust 2 is a different beast, but Titan are also quite a different beast as well.
Titan are also a different beast, yeah.
So it's going to be quite cool. My prediction for the AWPing is going to be Kenny S on mid, and then KQLY probably on A. That's like kind of how I feel it will go. But I know you're feeling maybe more of a B AWP.
I think. It depends. I don't know if you can always put an AWP in B, because if eventually they try and bum rush it, you know, that AWP's going to have to be more unpredictable. So it looks like OneShot are going to stay on the CT side here. we've got the console magically giving their opinion on which side's stronger.
All right, so we're going to jump in here and we get to see OneShot against Titan now on Dust 2 here for Star Series. And I'm going to be looking at Synd right now as he's running towards A long. We do have ourselves just a bit of a peak battle from the double doors from both teams here. KQLY actually using the A there, not the Q.
He's tired of people calling him, I think Henry calls him Carly.
So I don't know, man.
So there's lots of like people call him QLY. I think KQLY
yeah.
calls him QLY.
Yeah, that was it.
So
yeah.
I guess he's tired of all the mispronunciations. It's KQLY, guys.
It's KQLY, man.
So I don't think OneShot have bought any kits here. So it's an interesting decision. But Titan currently nowhere near breaching a site. Have got control of short somewhat.
James, they only need a kit if the bomb's planted, and that's not their plan, you know.
Yeah.
So there you go. Synd going to be putting in work there. Takes one frag down before he falls. And the problem now is there's a big numbers advantage coming in from Titan as they make their way aggressively up up long. And we see Kenny S and KQLY coming into play here as they take players down on the way to that site. But look at Certus taking down one of his own, and now it's a one-on-one with Existence. Just barely able to make it to that bomb spot and going for the fake there. Certus soon to run out of bullets. 6 bullets left in this but the jump shot's going to do it, and Certus is going to take the pistol round there against Titan on the CT side. So good stuff there from OneShot, not needing the kit in the end after all.
Indeed. So, you know, kind of a marginal situation there for Existence. Like, do you fake the plant and try and go for the pick, or do you plant the bomb and then hide behind the box and maybe whip out the Glock fire burst spray? So went for the peek and didn't go his way that time. So it's going to be first round to OneShot, which is going to be important for the CTs, obviously. Economy and all, spoken about it before, so won't go over it too much now. DavCost this time has opted for the helmet. We saw when they won the pistol on Inferno, he went just with the P250 and Kevlar, but this time goes with helmet as well, and he will be the only person currently on the A bomb site.
And he is sitting over here by the boxes below, so it's not the best position in the world, but he's able to take the head of KQLY away from him. And now they do charge in onto the site, but can they actually get up there for that plant? Looks like a lot of damage coming in here from OneShot, but the bomb will go down. They do plant it using the new plant, I believe, and it's going to be Ima coming in with that FAMAS to take down 3 with the help of Dima. So things going well here, although the bomb was planted for Titan. So they got in there, they did the job they needed to do, and that's actually going to allow them to, I believe, buy on the next round.
Yes, they'll be able to
Or
buy.
actually, maybe not.
Indeed. So I guess they spent a bit of money there, and we'll have to go for another eco. But you can see Titan have practiced some eco strats with that new bomb plant area. So just walled off the site. So if there is someone through the smoke, then they've got safety in numbers. Get the pick, get the bomb down, and they'll be able to get the AWP next round.
Round 3 AWP though from DavCost. It does get smoked off, so that's smart there by Titan. Good shot there.
He's got to be careful he doesn't get rushed on the eco through mid. It's going to take a more defensive position, which will give him something to hide behind in case he does get rushed, but at the moment it's a bit more passive play here from Titan. Currently, bomb is heading towards short. We may see that same kind of wall smoke again, although actually there are no nades remaining on their side, so going to end up being a play for economic damage here.
DavCost though with the triple now looking to get some more. He's got Existence, I believe, just chilling there behind the Xbox with that bomb. So not happy times here for Titan, but of course they are going to be getting in this this by next round, and if they can take out any more players here, that would be fantastic. As you said, that economic damage absolutely key. Just playing whack-a-mole here with DavCost, and the Synd going to put an end to that childish game. So Maniac, here he is with the P250. He does. I don't think he wants to do anything. He just wants someone to run at him, and he just wants to just get a frag. Yeah. That's all he really cares about.
With his positioning, if he stayed there, he would be close enough to.
Oh, he does take down DavCost. And he even takes down Emo as well. Oh my god, Maniac going absolutely mental here. Taking down almost the entire team with the P250 just walking out one-on-one after one-on-one. And that AWP is on the floor as well. He's going to pick that one up and he's going to be able to save it. This is huge here for Titan. Oh my god, and he even gets Synd at the end. Maniac, you absolute monster. Maniac going so insane. That was a massive result there, and now all of a sudden, OneShot, they lost all their weapons. They're not going to have any buffer of money now. I
don't even know what to say about that, but you saw Synd, the last C2, had to run for dear life because there were 7 seconds remaining. All he has to do is stay alive, so he couldn't even save the AWP. He had to just run to the A bomb site and get the hell out of there. He got the hell out of dodge and then jumped down and got the meat shot to the chest as well. So excellent play there by Maniac, and that I don't know, that's awful for OneShot. That's a catastrophe. That's a modern tragedy.
It is. It definitely is. And Apex going to work in on mid there. A lot of stuff going for Titan in this round, but actually, the frags are going the way of OneShot. There goes the trade. A bit aggressive there from DavCost. Quiquerez going to take himself another OneShot player there. Certus going down. And Quiquerez looking for the next one. Close range. Does miss the shot. And it's going to be Ima going in for the finisher onto Quiquerez. Cannot do it. The strength in numbers. The strength in team play. And we got Synd now coming in from the back. Not able to accomplish very much though. And that's going to be the round there for Titan. Did lose a couple players. But the problem is that OneShot, after such a huge advantage, they just lost it all to the P250 of Maniac. That's still hurting them.
This is a very, very bizarre start to this match, and we are seeing the double AWP on the T side here for Titan. So we'll see. Are they double peeking mid? It seems. Yeah, they are. So they're just going for, like, I don't know. If you got double AWP through a door by Quiquerez and KQLY, I'd be depressed. I'd have to speak to someone. I'd need advice.
Yeah, and it's pretty brutal. But it looks like the little aggression here will pick off a couple players there for a small amount of economic damage. Even going to go in though. He's been spotted. Going to turn around and get some good damage on Kenny, but Kenny will take the kill in the end. So not really a big loss there for Titan, but OneShot. Their economy is down the toilet right now. They got to go for another save, and when they eventually do buy, Titan are going to have so much money. They're definitely not going to be able to force them to an eco if they win, and a OneShot going to go for the heavy investment in AWPs as well, and then if they lose that round, they're going to be ecoing again. It's not a very good situation for them right now, to say the least.
Existence has left the bomb at the bottom of mid, and synd. Oh, they've spotted him. So that bomb will be picked up and moved somewhere else for the time being here. We've got Dima heading towards mid, maybe trying to get the a late trade frag, but no one's going to be home.
Well, that Molotov actually ended up doing like 40 damage to KNS, which is pretty awesome.
I saw him jumping around on fire.
Well done by Ima there. That's every little bit helps here. And we can see now on the overview that OneShot are hungry for information. We got players trying to make their way to a peak on mid. Dima, he's going to spot KNS, and he was so low that the PT-50 was very easy to finish him off now. So Dima might be able to pick himself up and up. We can see a OneShot converging on this position. They're going to have themselves some weapons, an AK, an AWP. We got the bomb now being planted by Titan, and now we have a very good situation here for Titan indeed. But OneShot, they do have the weapons. They don't have the grenade, so that is the major problem here for them. DavCost going to go and save that AWP. Can he get out of there? Where's KQLY? KQLY's not going to be able to spot him, I don't think, in time. So no angles, it seems, and DavCost might be looking for one himself. If a player is to go down CT spawn, going to see it. Gets the shot onto KQLY's torso. And will he go for another one? There is another player on that area. Oh, I think he badly just saw the shoe there. But still, saving the AWP, that's going to be nice. As we can see, the money now is there for the buy. And having that AWP from the previous round is going to allow them to have at least one player with something at the end of this.
So we'll see if Apex is going to buy an AWP for KQLY. No, he's going to go for the AK. So it's going to be one AWP now. Titan calming things down a bit. KNS letting the other people pass. He's going to go for the AWP in mid. He knows there's going to be DavCost there. We'll see who goes for who first. No connections yet. DavCost is going to watch the short area. And is he going to be teased by Existence? Existence playing with fire here.
And DavCost does get a tag on KNS for a significant amount of damage here. And he's going to get it through the door onto KNS. Marvelous stuff there from DavCost. And that is a very crucial pickup at the early points of the round. Removing KNS, removing that AWP power. DavCost still locking down mid. But Titan, they are spread all across the map here. We have a lot of players in the B area, in the upper dark. So a B split is looking very, very possible here.
KQLY's gone from long to top mid, and I think he's going to go and pick up his AWP now, his long-lost brethren from those double AWP days of just a few rounds ago. But there are 45 seconds remaining here for the terrorist side. The bomb is in B apps, and we have second rotation here towards the B bomb site from DavCost. He's going to be holding the tunnel down with the AWP with backup from Certus here. So it's going to be hard for Titan to breach this, but it's not impossible.
And there is the smoke on CD spawn. So now it is the B split execute, and it's going to be very well known here from OneShot. Even going to go down, hands over his eyes. Existence will take no mercy though. And KQLY with the shot onto DavCost. One more in the sight though. Certus does get one. He's going to get maybe the second, but no. Now it's just synd left alive. And KQLY, Existence, and Maniac remaining. So he's going to go and save that. But it was a good effort here from OneShot. DavCost opening up all that damage. And the possibility for that frag on KNS, actually.
Yeah, that was an excellent execution there for Titan to take the B bomb site at such a late stage in the game as well. And they're just going to be hanging around for the time being, making sure nobody's sneaking around. See the slow exit, going safety numbers, making sure that if someone is lurking, then there will be a trade frag and the AWP will be saved. KQLY with 4 HP at the moment. And it's going to be 4-3 to Titan. So it's kind of not going OneShot's way anymore. They will be on an eco this round unless they choose to force it, which I don't think would be wise at this point. That said, they've chosen to force it. And they've got full armor buy, FAMASs, and AWP again on DavCost, so we'll see if he can do anything here. He's moving his position towards it long. Misses the shot, it gets baited by someone at long there and doesn't manage to connect. So that will ward off Titan from long for the time being.
And we can see actually they're beginning to actually try to peek into this B bomb site. Apex is there. And looks like they're going to get deflected. So OneShot able to hold on to that site. And the option for that B split still open. The option for the A split still open. But now we need to see Titan taking control of short here. And DavCost is ready to deal with that short push. Here it comes. DavCost makes a shot onto KQLY. And that's a huge loss. Existence wants to go up and get the return. He doesn't manage to get it. He's going to keep piling on the pressure though. Finds the head of DavCost. And they can now relax. The bomb is down in mid. and every bit of the map is possible to take here for Titan. But look at this, OneShot going proactive here, making their way up mid. We see Synd taking down Maniac over at lower dark, and OneShot, great aggressive response. Existence here though, and TP Spawn going to come in unawares. Existence almost a one-man army here. With that initial pick on A, moving through CT Spawn, looking to find another one around Xbox here. In a 2-on-2 situation, the bomb is held by OneShot right now. Very crucial for KQLY to be able to get a frag here or to try to secure this bomb. We'll be able to take that and rejoin Existence.
Looks like they're going to commit to the B bomb site here, smoking off mid. Sorry, CT, so they don't get shot by Dima on the flank. But are they going to get the bomb down in time? Looks like they are. With Dima's teammate Synd in apps there with an M4, but only 15 HP. And it's going to be 2 quick picks there from Titan's side, who are going to make it 5-3, and that will be the CT's very poor indeed.
Yeah, definitely a very tough position for them. This is really the implication of that one round from Maniac. It's so destabilizing. Like
yeah.
Early on in the game, you're constantly in these awkward kind of money spots where you can't quite do exactly what you want. We can see Ema actually getting some armor with his pistol just to even the money up across the entire team here. But this a little aggression on mid, not able to really come to fruition. Synd going to try to make it work though, using that distraction to take down KQLY and fall back. And OneShot definitely now, despite having a man advantage, are not favorites for the round by any means, by any stretch of the imagination, as Apex does go in heavy and hard with the AK-47 towards that B bomb site, and just splitting them across all over the place. And actually he's alone there, so that's going to be a pickup of the AK for Dima.
Yeah, that's a bad habit you see sometimes, though. People are peeking while they're still reloading the gun, so they can't do anything if there's someone there to face, and he gets shot with no aggression to return. KQLY's going to find Synd, and Dima's going to be last man standing in CT. Does manage to rip KQLY's chest apart from the rest of his body, and it's going to be 2 Titan players pushing the A-bomb site. But Maniac, too much for Dima. Shoots him in the back like a dirty terrorist.
So great money here for OneShot. Now they just have to string some rounds together. It's
they chose the CT side here first, so I think they're expecting to win more rounds than you know. 3-6 is not what their intentions are here right now.
Yeah, definitely. And DavCost actually the only AWPer on the map at the moment, so he's going to try to abuse that. It's something that he doesn't know for sure, as you know, as we can see the money there. They can easily have an AWP on Titan's side, but they don't. DavCost, you know, ready and waiting for a shot here. Maybe going to go for the jump to see if he can see anyone. No one showing themselves just yet to DavCost.
Like Titan have some kind of set strat to do here, because they've got 4 Molotovs on their team at the moment. And there's some crazy carnage going on in mid right now. The bomb is down as Titan try and reposition themselves. KQLY does go down to DavCost, who was approaching the window. KQLY gets a pick on A. Little flank there, but he's the last man standing and they know where he is, and he doesn't have the bomb. So, unless he's going to pull out a Maniac-esque clutch here, then I think this round will be one-shots.
This is quite a defense of the bomb there. You can see what KQLY has to deal with.
It's a bit Metal Gear Solid there at the moment.
Yeah, and KQLY going to go down to DavCost. Well, DavCost being instrumental so far in his team's ability to actually keep themselves going in these rounds, getting these early picks, getting these trades, getting the info as well on mid. Mid is one of the hardest positions to play. It's one of the most dynamic too with the AWP, so it's definitely very important for him to step up. And now they got that one round out of the way with. If they can string another couple together, it's really going to be looking fantastic for them. But here is the short boost.
That's the longest short boost I've seen in recent memory. We went a bit feet-tong there.
DavCost the first man, but they don't see anything just yet. You can check out KQLY and KQLY towards mid, KQLY towards long right there. And it looks like Dima's going to be able to move in for a frag as Existence gets flashed into the crossover area, looking for the frags. And we can see Maniac on the outskirts for Titan here, ready to catch any flanking players from OneShot. As Titan do make their way slowly in on top of this bomb site. Existence goes for the frag. KQLY chimes in with one as well. KQLY getting himself a kill too on Dima. And all of a sudden, Certus and Synd are left over against 3 players. 2 AWPs of Titan. Synd able to take down one of the AWPs, but there is one that remains on KQLY. And Existence up on the site, and the bomb is actually down near T-spawn.
That's not good at all, is it?
You what?
You what?
You what, mate?
Yeah.
I mean, how did that actually happen?
It looks like they left it in a safe place and then they just forgot to take it with them.
Indeed.
So
I think because KQLY was pushing first with the AWP, and I think like Existence was the one who should have taken it. Went to support him, but he's going to go down already. Now Existence is left over, and there's only 20 seconds left. He doesn't actually have time to do this.
That's perfect positioning there from synd. That awkward positioning where the terrorist has to commit to either looking where he was standing or looking in a more natural place, which is on the left corner of that door. And Exist runs out and just gets shot in the face, and that will be the end of his aggression for the time being.
So an otherwise amazing round from Titan, foiled by a schoolboy mistake of just someone not being cognizant that the bomb is behind them and not making the movements for it. KQLY can understand that he wouldn't want to be picking it up because he was edging with the AWP. You don't want to put it on the AWP, obviously. So it fell upon the riflers of the team to actually pick it up, but it just escaped their notice, and that ended up costing them the round. So not every day you see that, but today we will.
As DDK said, you don't want to give the bomb to an AWPer, so stop throwing the bomb to AWPers on pugs. Because that is like, people just throw it. It's like nobody wants to carry the bomb from spawn, but whoever you throw it to, don't throw it to the AWPer because you're just not helping your team there. But I'm quite curious in the previous round to see what Titan's intentions were with that 4 Molotov buy, because that's not something you very commonly see on a T side on any map, apart from say Inferno on a B push.
KQLY making his way through to long here, as we see the standard kind of take of the mid-short area for Titan to kind of keep their opponents guessing, force them back a little bit. We do have, I think, Dima, who's below actually in the CT spawn area here. So they don't have a strong grip of short at all. And it looks like they're actually setting up for a very heavy, long, biased A split with just one player going up short here.
This could go wrong because synd is in a position where he was behind a barrel where he will not meet most flashbangs, but he has overextended possibly and faced 3 terrorists at the same time, and that is going to be long down unless Ema can pull something back here. We do have Kenyas in pit with the AWP. It's smoked off at the moment. Ema goes to Faceman, gets shot inside of the face by Existence. Side of the chest, should I say. Certus, last man standing here. What are his options? Does he go to save or economical damage? We'll go to save, but terrorists are already looking for him. We have somebody in T spawn already for T's, and someone soon to join him.
Apex ready to take this kill, and Certus gonna find himself a one-on-one here. Not able to quite clinch the kill though, but we can see the economical, situation for both teams here. Obviously, Eco gonna come in from OneShot, but Titan, if they lose a few weapons this round, OneShot are going to be in a position where their next buy can force Titan to an eco. But we're pretty much at the end of the first half now, so we'll have to see how this actually goes. And we're going to see KQLY doing the AWP shenanigans as usual, and actually a player sneaking in to the lower dark there, Dima, and that's going to be called, so that the element of surprise is gone. Apex going to bust open long right now, and it looks pretty damn good. Another spray down of DavCost, and this is looking all too easy here for Titan in round number 13. Clean.
Yeah, I think the writing's on the wall here unless OneShot can pull something crazy out in the T side. Just that mad round from Maniac was just quite telling. I just think we're up against a much stronger team here of individuals as well as a collective from Titan here. So see if KQLY can connect with somebody's chin in this round, but it's going to be no peek as we've got a hard push here on short at the moment.
KQLY, though, reliable, able to deflect the first player. And it looks like OneShot aren't going to be able to easily get a trade, so they back all the way back onto the A-bomb site. So this is very, very interesting because now they don't have anybody on long. And this is something that Titan are going to work out now. They're also moving up mid at the same time as maybe peeking long. And of course, we can see that that's extending in 2 areas that's going to be quite painful. Losing one player, but KQLY has to find himself a shot, extending himself, sending the reach of that AWP into the A site, and he'll collect a nice little kill right there. And KQLY looking for another one. I think he actually even got a tag actually through the wall there. But either way, Titan slowly but surely picking them apart. And it looks like Existence is going to burn synd alive. So just Certus left. He is going to fall as well. So Titan go 9 rounds, and this is something more. You would expect Titan, no matter what side it is, to do a massive result against OneShot.
Yeah, absolutely. And so we're just seeing kind of business as usual here. This is kind of you could argue this is what should happen here, Titan being the stronger team and eking out more of the rounds and just being a lot more solid at the moment than we're seeing from OneShot. DavCost does have a scout and 20 HP, no helmet. And Certus with a late buy there, gets a helmet, maybe he was AFK. And Ema has left the building. Someone needs to retrieve that body with a helicopter.
Yeah, it looks like it's pretty much over here for OneShot in this round. 2 players left. The thing that I'm thinking of right now, though, as we see the ending kills here coming in from Titan, is it looks good now, 10-5, right? That's what you would expect. But what would have happened had Maniac not killed like 4 players with a P250? That's
a very good question, because he really ran through their economy like wildfire in the Californian like forest or something.
And they were able to buy like a round sooner than they otherwise would have been. So it had a phenomenal impact. Like that feels like the fact that they had to have Maniac of the team, make a clutch like that. It's just kind of interesting, isn't it? Because it would probably be maybe you could give OneShot maybe 2 or 3 more rounds, maybe otherwise.
How about that for a confidence booster as well? Like if you've ever seen Titan on LAN, Existence, he really knows how to hype his team up and make them ready to just slaughter the opposition. And with Maniac doing something like that, he was probably frothing at the mouth, like ready, just marching them to war the next round. So
yep.
That does a lot for your own team. It's very, very deflating for the opposition when you all get P250'd like mugs like that. There's a lot going on there. It's not just the economy, but it's the psychological impact for both teams as well. And talk about momentum. And
also there is a level of maybe complacency that can be found with top teams when they play the quote unquote lesser teams. But it depends, because a true professional is not going to ever play there differently depending on the opponent. They're always going to play to the highest level and never going to sacrifice. So let's see how this one turns out then. We've got this pistol round coming in, but KQLY actually in a very forward position towards short that he's going to go down straight away, and it looks like OneShot carrying the momentum through up short, charging onwards to the site. There's one more player on the site directly behind Graffiti, behind the Elite Crew spot, and there it is, flashed. Maniac, hand over the face. Existence coming in from short now to try to do something to stop this bomb going down, but it's a 3-on-3 with that bomb ticking away now, and Titan not in the best of positions to try to deal with this. Apex going to go for the jump shot, denied by DavCost. KQLY, Existence, last men here. KQLY in a very, very difficult spot, going to get taken out as well, and Existence not going to have much of a fun time here either.
Yeah, no kits for KQLY or Existence, which is why KQLY, with the time running out, had tried to push the smoke there, which is at a serious disadvantage, but then so is not having a kit, so the lesser of 2 evils. And OneShot will pick up around, make it 6-10 here, so Apex is going for the scout though. I don't know if he's going to throw it over to someone or just go for it himself, but we are seeing a counter buy here from Titan. We have Existence with Armored Eagle, Apex with a nade and a scout, and P250 for the remainder of the players. So.
Oh, and the boost over the smoke to see short, and look at that! Apex coming in with a nice little headshot with the scout. That's pretty damn nice.
That is soul destroying right there. And we've got DavCost with only a pistol as well. He's not even going back to retrieve his weapon at the moment. He's too scared because that AWP could be anywhere right now.
Do have the movement towards long now. Maniac's going to get 1 kill before going down. Not as much damage dealt with the P250 this time. And slowly they go in. They just have to be methodical. They're at a number disadvantage, but they have the weapon advantage. Let's see right now as they make their way over through the smoke. It's KQLY. Oh, look at that. Apex coming in with another scout headshot, and that is the difference right there. And again, Titan pulling out a round that they shouldn't be able to pull out of the bag. They do it, and now OneShot are in a horrible position.
It's nice to see strong plays from Titan following the shake-up in the previous rounds, and it's nice to see the new players on the Titan side as well, Apex and Maniac, really doing some crazy things in this, so at least that's nice to see. And we've got full Glocks here, almost, actually. DavCost with just P250, looking for that higher armor data on the P250. Oh, that spray down from Existence.
Oh, nice. Executing them one after another, and then that's like going to be the 4 kill right there from Existence. And yeah, I guess they had the money to actually, after the bomb plant, to buy this round, or not quite actually. So interesting there. So it feels like they should have actually done at least like buy more like pistols that round, because they'd still be able to buy the following round that they're equaling now, but they actually are buying up a little bit here with some a nade on Dima and some PT50s. So there you go. And let's see what they're able to get with these PT50s. Can we find some heads here? OneShot. They're just going in for it. The suicide kamikaze run into that B bomb site through the flames. Look at their health just completely destroyed. Apex coming in from the doors. And there is no one left standing after about 10 seconds. That round's over.
Oh, that's a B eco for you with well-placed Molotov. That tunnel is unforgiving. And you will be running through fire there. It's like a team building weekend at Burger King, you know? Or was it KFC where they ran through the hot coals and all burned their feet a few years ago?
I have no idea what you're talking about, but okay.
It happened. I'm telling you, it was KFC executives. They went on a team building weekend, walked over hot coals and burned their feet. It happened. It's a true story.
Oh my god. All right, well, DavCost is AWPing here for OneShot as they now have the money, and this is obviously pretty important. Going to hit the shot onto KQLY as he peeks aggressively to get that information. And OneShot are going to be able to make a move now. But Titan are actually very close on mid with a couple players. So this could be dangerous as Maniac holds long by himself. Apex is going to be getting one kill there. And looks like he can even pick off the second as well. So fitting out the numbers. And that brings it to an even situation. Apex just repositioning here. Very, very vulnerable, but OneShot, you know, playing with that time that they have.
But they have no idea where the CTs are. The CTs choosing not to peek, which is very smart, obviously, after facing all those players in mid. So now OneShot don't know where the second player is, if he's in mid, if he's in A, if he's in B. We are going to see push towards short once that smoke is gone. There's a little gap in synd having a look through it, and he may find Maniac if he keeps going through, and he does, which means that's going to be a pick and a push onto the A bomb site. Oh, 2 picks for Apex, but the bomb is still alive here. Certus needs to plant it for short, throws a flashbang and gets tagged. Apex just going nuts right now, finding all the heads, all the domes, and they are 2 rounds away from winning this map.
Sick round from Apex right there. Uncanny stuff performance-wise. And you know what? 14-6 now. Titan much closer to that match point. And we're seeing the 2 AWPs coming in now from them. KQLY, Kenny S running straight up mid. Doesn't care. Doesn't care. Kenny S grinding the angles, looking for those shots. Not going to find anything just yet. So Certus coming in now as finally some frags found by the AWPers. Kenny S going to pull one out.
Bombs down as well.
And they are just aggressive. They don't care. No respect shown to the Russian squad. And we're going to see Titan go onto match point.
That's not something you can prepare for. When they do that in round 21, you know, that's crazy. But that's Kenny. We are going to see an AWP here. DavCost again top fragging for his team, but he's going to have to put it to work here. Got 2 Galils for OneShot, so they lose the advantage of the one-shot pop on the CTs with the AKs. KQLY gets tagged through the door, 9 HP early on in this round. And that is a smoke, so DavCost can peek through it quite sneakily to the corner of long, but he won't know that Maniac is in pit and waiting to rip his head off should he push through those doors. So just takes out KQLY, who didn't have much left, and Apex gets Certus, so it is going to be a 4-on-4 here. Bomb has not been seen yet so far by the CTs, but it is hanging around short where Kenny S finds Dima. And the trades are just going back and forth at the moment. Bomb has been spotted now as they go towards the A bomb site, and we still have Maniac in pit. So,
whoa, what a little micro flick there from Kenny S, finding the very, very top of his head.
Bomb's gone down, but Maniac's position in long will make this an easier retake than it otherwise would be. You can see him heading towards the site now. This next pick is going to be very important.
He's alone against 2 right now, and it's like Existence will actually finish him off. So that's going to be it. The round 1 there by Titan and the match. So looks like it's not going to be the end, though, of the French teams for tonight. Absolutely not, because, you know what, James? We have LDLC versus Epsilon as the next match.
French brethren going up against each other in just around 15 minutes from now. So make sure you tune in for that. But I mean, what were your thoughts on that map we just saw there?
The first half.
Be honest, come on.
First half, it was Maniac who just completely destroyed them. And honestly, that was such a key round because they had this situation where they were really building the money. It was a round that they should have won. I mean, what? They were like 4-1 there. Maniac does like a incredible 4-kill with the P250 for like 3 frags, gets the last one with an AWP. That's just, I mean, at a very critical point where it should be a given that they're able to build their economy, get a free round, and, you know, have at least a buffer. And it's not just having, you know, the ability to take a hit. It's the confidence. It's having the, you know, you're playing against Titan, you don't feel the pressure necessarily on oh my god, if we lose this, we have to eco. That feeling that really sucks, that you can't put a foot wrong. And I feel like they were constantly under huge pressure from Titan, just because ever since that one round on an otherwise amazing start.
Yeah, there was a colossal round there for Titan Maniac. It was completely crazy, and it just shows that the P250 is an honest pistol.
It's pretty good. I mean,
if you had a CZ, that wouldn't have happened.
Yeah, that's true. You would have been having to like reload, run out of bullets. It would have been a bit of a mess. But the thing is, P250 really does reward you if you can actually practice. It's quite consistent, so you can.
It's a very worthy gun, and it's worthy of having its own slot and not having to share with a CZ.
Do you think it's going to get nerfed?
I don't think it needs nerfing at all. I think it's perfect how it is at the moment.
All right. Well, guys, on that note, we will go to a quick break. When we're back, remember, we have another French face-off. Well, the first French face-off. We'll have ourselves Epsilon and LDLC. So stay tuned here on Face It TV for that.